Hey, hey
Hello.
there. Good evening. Welcome to Monday Evening Critz. We'll let people come in because that's probably what's going on. I know that it said, oh, it still says the same title. That's why on the live. It says with Cod and Dopest Robot. I get it.
Oh, on YouTube.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot to edit the live on YouTube. I edited it for Instagram, of course, which says host only show. Host.
You're all good. Anyway, welcome. Hey, Cod. Whoever else is in there. Let's see. I don't think anybody's on the YouTube yet. We have a week where I think there's only like two or three that I would want to buy. It's
I'm not
crazy.
even gonna lie. There's like maybe two in there that's a keeper for me. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I'm going to say about this week is one thing I'm going to say: line weight. I keep
Line waiting.
told about my line weight, but seems like that doesn't matter.
I'm not
Kind
gonna
of
lie, dude. That's a very good point.
I wish that
You
I
know
was
what?
on.
That's the thing. That's what I'm told all the time, right? So.
Well, I mean, I think there is something to be said for thick lines, but a couple of them, and that you know what, that one didn't make it, Eric. So,
Yeah. But
or
it made it to creds.
it doesn't appear to have, but yes, it did get a chance. Which what that conceivably means they thought they could do it, right?
Yeah, I'm not hating. I'm just saying. I get it. I didn't look at the numbers today. Honestly, today I was surprised. I'm actually surprised I'm here and I'm hosting with you guys tonight. So I'm just very last minute that we were going to do it this way.
Yeah, shit. You know what? Like sometimes I feel like we should start these and have one of us join on our other name and shit, just to let people know. Because I think sometimes people have to join for more people to know that you're live.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I know.
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't
see
know any way
Nobody's.
around. That's Instagram. I can't.
No, I know. That's why I told everybody to kind of join the YouTube. And I know there's some like crazy lives going on right now, so we probably won't bring in many stragglers tonight. So it's a good night to not have a guest.
I agree.
But with all that said, we can start with China Shop, which is one of the two or three that I really did like from this week.
What's up, Phil? You know
Hey,
Phil up in
Phil.
the house at least.
Yeah, Phil the G. Much love for Phil for sure. But China Shop's dope, right? It's a bull jumping off of a piece of china on a hat in a china colored colorway.
Tell him, Phil. YouTube isn't as fun.
The other cool thing about this is it's just a one color design, which is really crazy.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna lie. I like the design, but as I said when we reviewed this on the second part last show, there's no way I'm putting Grandma's China on my head. It's just not fucking happening with me. But even so, it's still really bad. It's still really badass.
Can you do those little lines in the edge of the glass or the china?
I mean, if the intricate lines that are in Mecha 2.0 are able to be pulled off, then I'm sure that could be pulled off too.
True.
Yeah, I think it looks cool. I mean, that'll probably be flat. I would assume that the stuff on the plate itself would be flat around him, right? And then he'd be bouncing through it. So
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so that's going to be no problem. I like it. I think it is a cool design. I really do like that. Like you said, it's a one color design. And well, it's a two technically, right? Because it is white. You can see the white outline around it. So that's what's.
Oh yeah, I guess, but it could be one, right? It could just rely on hat color and the bull.
I mean, technically, the white is just an outline, though. That's just like
but that's really what's all in there. I mean, you can see the. I don't know. Maybe not in the share what I'm sharing, but when you look at it on the phone, you can see that's white in there. But it's good.
Tone, yo, for real. That fool said that shit will be yellow the second or third wear.
Huh.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I'm sure that a lot, and Phil says, yeah, that will be flat. So I was gonna say, it's weird that the first one I think is like hands down the best, most creative, most interesting one of the week, as far as I can remember.
Oh yeah, creative wise, definitely. This is the as okay. Like I said, just because I ain't gonna put grandma's china on my head, don't say this thing ain't creative as hell. You got a bull busting out there China. It's got plates on its horns, and that's a teacup on the other horn, if I'm not mistaken, or a teapot. But either so, I mean, the only thing I would change about this is that hood, the one that's right under the horn with the teacup or tea kettle on it. That hood needs to be fixed because that thing looked like a fucking elephant trunk. And I think that might be part of what's making me not like Grandma's China even more. But at the same time, fix
That's
that
the
hood.
ear,
That definitely
no?
needs to be fixed.
I do see
Oh.
what he's talking about the elephant. It looks like an elephant trunk.
Here?
I definitely
Oh,
do.
here. I
Like
don't know.
visually in that front
Yeah.
foot, yeah.
No, I like
And then
it.
that back one, and looking more at it, that back one, is it even really? Damn, never mind. That one, never mind.
I
It's
was
just the
just
front
gonna
one that
say,
makes it up.
like, I don't know if I like all the lines in it. If I was gonna come up with a critique, I like everything about it. Really, I will buy this. I'm not gonna bullshit, but
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna buy
lines
it.
might be unnecessary.
Oh, what I'm saying is nitpicking. Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. You know, I'm nitpicking this
Sure.
thing because as much as I don't like Grandma's China, it's still phenomenal. So I'm just nitpicking at this point, and that's the only thing that I can say that is anything bad about this thing. Because the other stuff can be fixed with flat embroidery.
And Josh is one of my favorite artists out there too. So maybe I'm biased in that way, but this is.
Oh, Josh definitely is full of shit.
So what was nice? That's a keeper, right? That's going to the shop.
Oh, that's definitely
Yeah,
that's
it's
that. Okay, you changed me on it. Okay, I can make that one of my keepers. That one's actually getting a third because after that, it was very hard to get three.
3D Kong by Raphael. My wife was looking at these in the car and she pointed this one out as one she liked. So I think it fits
Damn.
the simple imagery thing that we're seeing lately, and that I don't know if it's an influx of new customers or what, but people kind of are liking the simple stuff. Now that said, I don't think this made it.
It didn't do well at all, but I mean, come on, man. I thought your wife was a tattoo artist and has some taste. She likes this POS.
Yeah, I mean, she visually, I think she did like it.
I mean,
It's not my favorite.
No, it's not my favorite either.
this
I
okay.
don't like.
Okay, I can't say POS. Sorry to cut you off. I'm just gonna say
No,
this
it's all
before
right.
you say anything. It's not a POS. This would just be a sleeper, straight up for me. Straight
Yeah,
up.
I mean, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just there. I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna put an effect on something, that shit better work. So I hope you design that with glasses on to make sure that you see that shit better. Because I don't like if you're gonna do something, then it has to work properly. Like you see all the time when you see like street murals, you see them cats that do the 3D shit, and then they put on the glasses, and you see different things in both sides. So if it's not done to that spec, then But I kudos for simplicity. It looks good as, I think this would be cool on a wall.
Or is he relying entirely on embroidery on this thing?
I'm not crazy about the 3D designs, but I like that he went with a gorilla skull. Let me ask you guys a question, sort of related. What would a week without Raphael or Win on crits look like, other than a lot more appealing to me?
We would probably and I don't care how this sounds or whoever, if Clink Room actually watches this stuff or not. If y'all do, it's cool, it is what it is. But if we weren't to see it on there, we might actually see some stuff that was actually a little bit more creative sometimes. Because not to say that they're not good artists, because Raphael and Win can definitely put good things out, and this just isn't up to Raphael's par. Raphael is better than this. This is just not what I consider Raphael.
It's that simple shit again.
And I have his art right here. I have one of his Kongs right here. And there's no way I'm gonna sit here and even compare 3D Kong the freaking Tiki Con on any field.
Does it really work with the glasses? No, it's not. It's not 3D. The 3D. It's just the colors. And, I mean, I don't know. People get 3D tattoos, and I'm like, why? So who's carrying around the 3D glasses?
Well, I think that's the big part too, right? I mean, there are visual ways where you can make it look like what you can use. I don't know. I've seen a lot of street artists do. I'm not saying like he's not. I'm just saying like if you're going to attempt to do something that's 3D, then you should do it, properly. But it's a good design. It is solid. It gives its own depth. It lends its own depth because of where the colors are placed, for sure. So I get it. I don't hate it.
It could be done better, though. And I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It could be done better.
But
it
wasn't
just
there a
seems
face?
like
Wasn't there a
he's
face
done it
on
before
one?
too. By the way,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I liked his original one better than this one.
I don't know. It's the sort of 3/4 look is kind of neat. It's just sort of boring, and I know that I'm probably asking too much to want interesting shit all the time, but this is not interesting to me.
I mean, I'm not saying that it's not interesting. It definitely, like Eric was saying, it could be
It's
done
not.
better. But it could be made interesting, though. Is the point? It could be.
Oh yeah, the other one had the 3D glasses on it, and it was a straight up view. That's what it was.
Yeah.
This would be a sleeper though for me, even though I like the colorway. I'm a fan of the colorway because of Resurrection Con, but this would be a sleeper for me for sure.
Just bounce off. That store.
Instant sleeper for me. I'm sorry, I don't like this. I don't. I get Death's Door, but what the hell does the boat have to do with the door?
I know he had a long description of it.
But see, hold on, pause for 1 second.
Go ahead.
Like Phil that's in here will even has told me, I've said it and I'll preach it again. The story should not be necessary. Go for it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. I didn't even read the story. I think there's a button violation. That button needs to be dark blue. It looks a lot. It reminds me a lot of loose lip sync ships. That Casey did, and at this point, it's like he knows what the fuck that he did loose lips. He knows that this is visually and thematically similar. I guess they just are like, we got to make sure that we have a hat that's going to sell 75 or whatever. You know what I mean?
And with all that being said, I liked it. I love J Mac. I love it. I mean, shit. I got my Thunder bicep. So it's not like this isn't a good piece. It's just, I mean,
he's great. He was great. My first Clink is a JC Max.
Death's Door, like, it's.
Long story about a channel in the Great Lakes with a ton of shipwrecks. I guess it's called Death's Door. So I guess that's a little bit more pointed. Like there is a reason for it. He does a lot of things like about the Midwest too, which I appreciate. It's hard to do.
It just goes back to my point, though. You should not need the story behind it.
I mean, you see what it is. It's a ship that once it goes through the door, it's like fucking haunted.
Honestly, fool, when I look at this, I see ship, I see door. I did not even notice that was a skull on the door. Honestly, I thought it was just a random face on there. So if you hadn't said it was a skull to me, I would have just thought it was a ship passing through a door. So I would have thought it was called like Sail On or Ghostly Waters or some shit like that. That's what I would have thought it would have
Oh
been.
yeah, one of the things I guess like I can be critical about because the artwork's pretty cool is the waves at the bottom don't make that much sense to me.
Yeah,
those are never mind. I'm not gonna say anything
much on this, but I like it. I do. I don't know why. I like it. I'm sorry, I'm not in front of the camera. I don't know. I like it. I think it kind of does says. I think it. I don't know. I don't mind reading a little bit into it. So if you see the skull on the door as a knocker, okay,
Yeah.
and No, I'd like to see it embroidered. It's something I would rock. Serious.
Okay. I think that the waves, just vision for visual appeal, the waves are off. That's my opinion about this. Like, but I do like the artwork above the waves.
Yeah.
What's next?
I guess maybe more if this last thing I was saying this, maybe if the doorway was up a little bit higher and the boat was coming like that way you could give more depth on the boat. Maybe that might help it out more. That's what I said last time.
The
Hibiscus now. Are you fucking kidding me, man?
I think
Isn't
like,
there just fucking another rose in there? Rose gold? Come on.
he's gone through birds, so now he's gonna go through flowers. Um, this is kind of like some of the other designs he's done, and it's like very postcard-ish. So if I go to get a postcard or something, I could basically make a clink room design. I just there's no plus one. Even rose gold had like a drip. It was like a rose gold. It was a little bit of a play on words. It was the color was supposed to be rose gold or gold rather. This one, there's nothing really to it, and
Hey, before you continue, where's the note that we need to make from now on? And Paco brought this up a while back. At the end of everything, we need to start saying, what part of it being in our keeper thing? It has to be if you cannot find this in Clink Room, or if you can't find this anywhere other than Clink Room, it can't be.
You're gonna give Paco credit for that? That's me.
What? No. Paco was saying that we need to do it still. Okay, well, whoever fucking said it, fool. Either way, it needs to be implemented. That needs to be implemented. It cannot be a keeper.
You can find this elsewhere. That's the big problem.
Yeah. So the other two, let's just recap really quickly. Bull in China Shop.
Go back to that two real quick.
You can't find Bull in a China Shop,
and you're not gonna find the Death Store either.
And you're not gonna find Death Store. You might find 3D Con, to be honest.
Yeah.
In LA, yeah. In LA, definitely.
Yeah. Hibiscus, you're probably going to find. Is it going to be fitted? Probably not. It's probably going to be a trucker hat.
Or a dad hat or a strap back. But the point is I can find this on a t-shirt. I can find this in Hawaii, anywhere I freaking want to go. Yeah, and Seamus, not to say that it won't embroider really well, but I mean, come on, man. And so this is basically saying to me that if I really want to do a Clink Room hat this badly, I don't need much imagination and no knock to win or anything, but I could basically just go and draw a California poppy and put that thing on there and just call it Cali Poppy, and I to believe it's gonna sell. Like rose gold is selling right now.
You know what? The thing is this would sell. It would. I don't think that buyers are as critical as we are, but to some extent, collectors are a little bit more critical.
Well, somebody said something in the Discord, which I totally agree with. It just looks like a blurred out. It looks like a blurred out version of the toucan that he did because it's the same colors. And I could just every time I look at it, all I can see is it's like one of those hidden picture kind of things.
Oh my god, yeah! Picture, hey Donovan, picture the toucan.
No, I get it. I get it. Instead of the hibiscus, because I thought they meant the hibiscus was in the toucan, but the elephant ear leaves or whatever the fuck they are, those are definitely in there.
Cod come in. Technically, this is not an idea. It's just an image.
That's why I said
here's the thing. Here's the thing. It seems disrespectful. It seems disrespectful to Clink Room. Like you don't really give a fuck. I know I take it way more seriously than most people.
And I would agree with you, fool. Like, why do you think I took so much time to put like a fucking image in a frame? Like, in you, like, okay, with fucking what was that fucking one? High Seas with the fucking the original with the shark and shit. That shows more play on words and idea than flower.
Yeah, it's just flower. And the thing is like I feel like it's a little bit disrespectful. I'm sure he didn't mean it that way, but he has got one that we'll probably talk about in a little while called Change Ups. That is extremely disrespectful to Clink Room and Clink buyers, in my opinion.
But and before we continue though, aesthetically, when this is an
It's
amazing
pretty.
piece.
I think it's pretty. I think it would look cool, and I think that's why people want it because.
But can I find this in anywhere else other than Clink Room? Yeah, I can. And
Yeah,
that,
but
and
What
originality
was the
be
voting
damned.
like?
Is it going to look good? I think it was under 40%, in the mid 30, 34 maybe.
Okay.
Is it just because we're too critical and we literally what we do is critique casts? So is it that we're too damn critical and we're not looking through the eyes of the consumer and the eyes and I'm not trying to be mean to people that buy, but are we not looking through the eyes of the thespians? Like, oh, well, we want to see what is visually appealing. This is visually appealing, like other things were. Am I right though, Donovan? I'm not trying to be mean, but am I right?
I think that most of the buyers are a little bit more simple about it, and there's a lot of new buyers who
That's
don't
literally
really.
what I just said, fool.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm saying.
There's
I think
nothing special about it. It's not
Yeah.
Clink Room special. That's it.
Yeah, I
Exactly,
just think Clink
exactly.
Rooms to be for special shit. But then
Yeah.
you got it. All these fucking t-shirt guys wanting to come in here and just throw fucking hibiscus
No,
on.
Tom said it. Tom said it good. And I'm not sure if he was saying that towards us or towards them. But if he says it how I think he's saying it, we're looking at it like Clink fans. We are huge Clink fans, so maybe that's why we think the way we do.
I don't know.
That's what he told me.
You know what?
This is the exact opposite I did because this is like more creative, but obviously you couldn't make them look like gang members, like you said. It's just they're kind of ugly. All of them are kind of ugly, except for the chupacabra. Like the alien shouldn't have a mouth or eyebrows. The chupacabra.
Okay, no. Before we
Doesn't the
continue, thank you,
chupacabra
Tom.
look
Thank you,
like
Tom.
Jabba the Hutt's little thing that laughs when he eats the little fucking? Oh, I think it is, dude.
And see, and that just goes to the point we were just talking about. We are huge Clink fans. So now looking at from the eyes of a consumer, that doesn't. Who gives a shit? I see why this thing did get in the votes because I mean, come on, you got Sasquatch, an alien, the chupacabra, exactly.
But
so,
you could. I'll bet this is a T-shirt. I'll bet you there's a T-shirt called the Crips, and it's like a gang member cryptids.
I highly doubt it. And if it is anywhere, you're only gonna find it at a Comic-Con exclusive and type thing where it's maybe like one of maybe 100. So it's not gonna be something that's
cool.
gonna be on a New Era hat or it look anything like this. I like this one. This is
Salacious Sid. Yeah, it looks like Salacious Sid.
But this would be my second keeper right here. This would be my number 2.
You guys agree that aliens don't have eyebrows? Typically gray aliens. I know this is green, but they don't have like big frowning mouths and eyebrows and shit.
Well, he's hard.
Can we agree that it's make believe and who gives a shit?
No.
It's ugly. I mean, it makes it unappealing, aesthetically unappealing. Like,
but my boy,
Sasquatch and Chupacabra, yeah,
don't even exist.
That's it. Salacious Crumb. That's what it is.
But okay, so we're over here saying what doesn't make sense and what doesn't exist. Well, Sasquatch and the Chupacabra don't exist. So if we're gonna get mad about this,
I know, but at least make them. I just want them to be like visually appealing, and sometimes I feel like, and like, kudos to him.
Puro Pedro, cabrón. You're fucking okay with the fucking pinche Sasquatch and the fucking Chupacabra, but the eyebrows and the fucking mouth of the alien.
I don't like the Chupacabra either. That looks like Salacious Crumb.
I like it. I'm sorry. I like I disagree on 100. I like the UFO. I like everything about this. I see
UFO is dope. The UFO is dope. Why not replace? Since you already have the UFO in the background, that's the alien. So why not replace the alien with like a Loch Ness monster and the Salacious Crumb with something else?
No.
But see, how is the Loch Ness monster gonna fit in that? The UFO is the best.
Just his big head and his body.
Yeah, it's just as easy. You actually have more play with the.
Look at Donovan's beard. Tell me Sasquatch doesn't exist. Stop fucking looking at this, bro.
All right. What? I mean, but to be fair, like I would take this one. I would take that one, knowing how.
I know I'm saying my keepers and sleepers too soon, but that's just because with those ones I wanted it to be known. With this one, I'm gonna take lead on it, and I said it earlier to you, gentlemen. And I love you, Siak. Everybody in this fucking show that watches me, and you two know that this is my fucking boy. But we just seen one not long ago with Casey with the German fucking beer one, and this is the fucking American version of it.
With Foozers.
Where's the originality? Where's the originality? Come on, man. Let's do better.
And there's what was the other one? There was bitter beer. There was one in the Discord.
It was Das.
But no, there was another skull beer from a while ago, a long time ago. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's well.
No, it wasn't Homsbeard, but it had something to do with. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. Go ahead, Eric.
I mean, it was no. I mean, I think it's well done. I'm not. It looks cool, and how did this do though? Like did it do well?
That was like 52%.
I will go through. I honestly, I don't like the pink. That's the only thing I have the issue with. But other than that, like, I don't know. I don't think it's bad.
But am I a fool to sit here and come on, dog. So what? So it's like I said. Then we might as well just do German and American versions of, or just do regional versions of different variations of any freaking hat that has been done for that matter. Because that's basically what this is perpetuating.
Yeah,
am I right or am I wrong?
PHC Hatbill and Sergio. Yeah, that's who the other one was by. Why the pink? I don't get the colorway here. It doesn't scream beer.
No.
Where is there pink in though? And anywhere that's other than the swatchy and the fucking in the UV.
Yeah, I'm saying why are those there?
No, I don't get it.
And then is that supposed to be foam on the other side by the
What the
heck? He has like an undercut and his hair's all pushed to that side, I think. No. I don't like a hat on a hat. There's a lot of things I don't like about this, but is it well done? Yes.
Oh yeah, again, we're nitpicky. I mean, we're not artists that can pull this shit off.
Is it nitpicking to say, "Oh, I don't like the colorway, the content, the fact that
the pink thing is definitely not nitpicking. That makes absolutely no sense on it whatsoever.
Stoolie, obviously for stool pigeon. I mean, I think I recently discovered what a stool pigeon, where that term comes from. Do you guys know?
A stooge pigeon or a stool pigeon?
Stool pigeon.
No, I mean I'm assuming. I don't know. No, why? You tell me.
It was like fake pigeons they used to attract passenger pigeons, and that's how they hunted them into extinction.
Huh.
And they were called stool pigeons because they put them out to attract them. So that's where the snitch thing comes in. But I mean, I like this one better than the last few, to be honest.
I would have to disagree with you, dude. I can't stand this one more than some of the other ones, and I like his hat.
His hat's cool.
I really like his hat, but his face is so lost right now. Like
it's really dark on the one side for sure.
Or is it because I don't have my glasses? Is that my problem? Is that I don't have my fucking
No,
glasses?
It is dark. It is dark.
No.
And then his body too, his jacket or whatever is that it is that one of the fucking ID things that his wings are supposed to be holding?
He's like holding the shit you hold when you get a bug shot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so then I'm not even gonna mention what the wings look like because never mind. It's just a sleeper.
It's just Stoolie to be a pigeon, and then they're having him get arrested so he can snitch on somebody. I mean, it's cool. Like, it seems like I don't know if we've seen it on a Clink room. We might have seen something close on a custom before, It's okay.
It's a snitch hat, man. Oh, I mean, I don't know many people are gonna want to put a snitch hat on their hat.
I don't know why you'd want to put a snitch hat on either. I mean,
And how did
Eric,
you?
you're pretty quiet on this one. What's your opinion on this one?
the
I don't know.
colorway and the artwork are nice to me, though.
Yeah, well, that's the only thing that I find. I don't know. Like, I like it. I think it's appealing. I like that they went with the darker. I like that they did the split. There's another artist out there, Tough Stuff. I forgot what his name is on top of my head. Who does a lot of split, and I like that style a lot. I think it's cool. I just, I don't. But then I don't know how it. I think if you changed, I know it sounds, but I think if you changed it to like a tan in the background, like a tan top, I think it would look better because it would give it like the black and white, like, or even like a light. Yeah, just I don't know. It's not the design. It's just the colorway. I don't like the colorway.
Yeah,
Maybe a darker blue.
The ID will be unreadable, by the way. I think.
Yeah.
It already is unreadable. I didn't know what the fuck that was until
What does it say, Eric? Does it say anything?
12/11/90 369.
Oh, that's not going to be readable.
No fucking way, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I mean, I'm assuming that's somebody's birthday because.
Probably fitted fanatics or something.
I'm not even gonna say what I want to say because that would just like it wouldn't be any form of constructive criticism at all. So I'm just gonna refrain.
Well,
I mean, it's all right.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool. I don't know why you'd want to wear a snitch hat.
Oh no, I'm not referring to the snitch hat or anything else. I'm referring to the number portion, the little numbers.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to wear a snitch hat. The numbers won't come out. Like the details in the face might get muddy.
No, I just think a different back, man. I really think it would look a lot. It would look so cool if it had like one of their lighter tan or one of their light gray. If you put the lightest gray that Clink has in its arsenal for the hat, and you did the black front, and then you kept the dark gray for the UV, and then you put the dark UV color on the. I know people don't like doing that, but you put the dark UV, the dark gray UV on the button on the top. I think it would change it totally, and I think it would look so much. It would look like it's supposed to be from a black and white movie, and that would fix everything. Like I would love this hat. I think I would like absolutely.
Pause real quick. What color were you talking about changing?
The lightest gray to the back, right, to its main colorway. Take the gray on the bottom, leave the brim black.
No. All I want to hear is what you said for the crown. The dark, so with the lightest gray for the crown?
The lightest gray for the crown. Keep the brim black, 100%. Under the UV, the dark gray, and then just take that dark gray and throw it on the button, and it looks like a black and white movie. And then
I like that. I like the idea of changing that crown already to that light green. It would make that fucking dark.
Honestly, I think that would get it up there for me to like.
It might fix all of our issues with the face thing, because now if I thinking about it on a lighter crown like that, that might actually fix the hand issue. The numbers are never going to get fixed. I'm sorry, that's never going to happen.
That's fine. I mean, you can honestly just take that out and just do a scribble line with gray, right?
It is a little bit tall, as Samus points out. It's a little tall.
Yeah, but still, I like I said, man. Like honestly, like I can envision those colors, and if you did that, it's so classic looking. Like it would make it like, because that's the way when I first look at it. The hat, it screams 50s. It just needs the colorway to fix it. That's it.
I don't know, man. It's a colorway you don't see often, as is pointed out again. The colorway looks nice. I get what you're saying with the black and white.
It's a damn snitch hat, though.
It just gets lost.
Why? I would like to know why they did a snitch hat. But anyway,
of all things.
Or maybe it's about somebody who killed a snitch, but still he's a stool pit. I don't know. What's next? I know we only got a couple more. Death Dealer. We were talking about this before the show. I think that's infrared on the bottom, which I don't really get, but that's fine. I like this. You guys don't like this. Is that right?
No, I said I did like this one because
No, I
haven't you
said
seen this one before?
I said I wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, he did it before and he redid it.
Yeah, and this is the new version. And I like this one way more than I liked the last version. Personally.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I
like
think it has to
Josh
do with the
Bolt's
cards.
stuff. I don't know. I don't know. When you're a Grim Reaper, I don't like edges on a cloak or a hood or fabric. I don't know. It's just me. I don't know. It's nothing. I'm not saying. I don't want to say I don't like. Oh my God, this is horrible. No, I just out of personal preference. If you have fabric flowing, it shouldn't have angles. That's it. That's all I'll say about it. I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying I feel that if you have clothing, it should flow. That's it.
Fair enough. I just thought it was like his style type thing.
Yeah.
It reminded me of pterodactyls, which didn't happen. Like it kind of had that same texture feel to it.
I see it as like it's like he's like a shadowy fucking like Grim Reaper, and the fucking cards are coming up out the shadows, and that's what is holding the cards up in the on the outskirts. It's the shadows coming up, and he's the death dealer coming out the shadows. You feel me?
Or like
that's
his
why I
cloak.
like that dark crown.
He has a prehensile cloak that can like lift cards and shit.
Yeah, exactly, fool. And then and I think you're right. No, actually, you know what? It's too dark to be a rose red. So yeah, I think you are right. That's a infrared, but it should be a rose red because isn't that a rose red that's in the cards?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah, I
and then the
like
red
it.
in the eyes doesn't match it either.
No, but he's got color to spare.
That is true.
He does have color to spare.
All right. This might be my.
Oh my God!
This might be my favorite one. I really like this.
Are you fucking kidding me? This one.
I really do like it. I think it's
this one.
This is like not my favorite. It's up there though because he does like unique shit like this in the past with like the shark tooth and the shark jaws and the. I just think creating the texture, making the shape of the bird with just like its markings in white. It's kind of cool, man. And imagine they did the actual shape of the bird in black embroidery on black. That would be kind of neat. I don't want them to do that, but that might convince you guys a little bit.
Even after Seamus, or as my good friend Eric would say, is Seamus.
I have not. I apologize for that, and did not. I addressed him twice on tonight's broadcast, and I said Seamus both times. Okay. I was very
tone. Like even after seeing the pictures of this bird, I mean, he's a bird.
He's a member of the Clink Bird Club, though, the Bird Watchers. He's a bird nerd. He's got a bunch of bird hats, but this one is actually unique. It's not just bird in circle or I'm doing this bird to do this bird. It's a way to imagine.
No, it's not. It's a pixelated ass bird disguise, dog.
One thing I will say is the shape, the form, I don't know how avoidable it is. It's very eerily similar to the Great Lakes Loons retro logo, which he called this the Great Lakes Loons when he first built it.
I'll agree with Levy. Just because as much as I may not like it, does not make it any less creative.
Levi.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, Seamus, right?
Hey, motherfucker. But see, now I'm going to call him Levi from now on. I'm going to call him Levi. Your ass got told how many times about Seamus, but your ass kept saying Seamus. He's Levi from now on. As Levi just said right now, though, that might make it
makes you feel good about it. Whatever makes you feel good.
This motherfucker. I think though a glow in the dark might make this a little bit better. And you know how we were just talking about staying away from the glow in the dark? That might make this look a little bit better.
Loons always remind me of Tom Green.
He said either way, so it works if I call him Levy.
At the end of the Bum Bum song.
The Bum Bum song?
What's good, Mojo?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, sorry, Mojo. Yeah,
He
I
just
didn't
bumped him.
catch it. Like
See,
I don't know.
I like that. I like what Tomber said. Look what Tone said. Look, Tone make it.
I want more
I want more realistic birds, not circle ones. Kingfishers, blue herons, goldfinch. And
I can agree with that.
Oye, Levi, ¿qué pasa?
I don't know. I don't really have much to say on this. I don't know.
I like it, man. I think you guys are in the minority, but hold firm there. It didn't make
How did
it.
it do?
I think 30%.
Somebody in the chat said creative. Yes, agreed. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's cool. I don't personally love it, but I would rather see something that people do like, that is creative, go through past something we've seen 50 times, like things like,
But see, bro, this goes back to my point about creativity, man. Like, fuck. So, are you telling me that all I gotta do is put a California condo around there and call it
about execution? This is not.
It's cool. It's cool that it makes your brain create the shapes that are missing, which it certainly fucking does.
Yeah, it does.
Not really, because it makes me think of a fucking old school ass fucking Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. That's what I think of when I see this.
Damn,
I don't want to see a Microsoft and
that's fucking.
Call me a dick or call me harsh. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. I see a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation when I look at this.
I'm taking this to the shop, boys. This is one of my takes.
Damn.
And it meets the Clink room. Like, can I only find this at Clink room parameters? Although I could see like Bass Pro Shops doing this hat. Yeah.
Lane already said Lane would know. He even said Casey will put this in the shop either way.
He can put anything in the shop, but he hasn't been lately. He hasn't seemed to be.
No bullshit. He did that with lightning speed, and anybody that says
that's true, but lightning speed was a lot closer, I thought. But he hasn't shown to be doing stuff like that lately. He hasn't shown to be taking risks.
He didn't change anything, my boy.
This is cool though, man. Eric well said. My thoughts exactly.
No,
fuck Eric.
No, I said I'd rather see this.
I know you want to fuck Eric.
Coming out of a circle for the 100th time.
Yeah.
I'd rather see creativity. I'd rather see creativity.
Yeah. You just said that, and this is what pops up.
So this one looks like a lot of the ones we see in the section we're going to do next, where people just use Photoshop to do it. It does have a lot of fine lines everywhere. I like the eyes, like using the fortune cookies, those eyes with the eyebrows out of the fortune coming out is creative. It's really creative.
Well, but that's the thing, right? So is that what's happening? Like between
Eric, don't miss words. Let it rip.
No.
Let it rip. Let it fucking rip about the thin lines. Let it rip.
Look, I've been told nonstop by designers that my lines are not thick enough. There's not a fucking thing I haven't put up to try to get the Critz that the lines have not been 10,000 times thicker than any one of these. All right, if it's creative, I get it. That's fine. But if you can do this.
Oh, Levi, good call. Out of This World last week was about the same as that loon. I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's a good call.
Right. But I don't actually. This is the thing. I don't think this is actually a bad hat. When I first saw it, I thought it was actually pretty cool. I thought it would be really cool logo for a Chinese food place. And I think it would be super hysterical to have somebody deliver me in Queens, ride up on a little bike and go, and then I come out and I get my Chinese food and the dude's wearing this kind of hat. I think that shit would be awesome. But it sits outside the construct of what I'm told is a to do.
I'm sorry.
Into
Samesies, Eric, and that's what that quoted by fucking Seamus. That's some white shit right there. Samesies.
I disagree. It's on dog.
White shit? Damn.
I said I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, so, but that just getting back to the point. That's my point about this. I actually, you know what? It's funny. I actually do like this design. What I don't like is being told that other things are not allowed because of design choices. That's it.
I mean, that's
Like-
the thing. Is like people tell everyone to do thick lines because it helps it make it, or at least helps it if it does make it.
But see, that's some bullshit to be saying, fool. To be telling somebody that, and then have this thin line come up, and then and see, that's the thing that gets me the most about it. Is because when I hear stuff about that, and I'm told that flat embroidery is what can be used to fix type stuff like this. Yeah. But we're constantly told, think of the lines up, and then this is what we're given.
Well, and that's what I mean. I don't know. What do you? I mean, you know what? Say what you need to say, because you haven't really said much on this actually.
The mouth I think is like strange to me. I think like it could be a more top down, and like maybe the noodles look like brains. Like
No.
he still has those eyes. Maybe I don't get the mouth.
Maybe you know what? It
sorry,
doesn't need the circles. If you're gonna have the chopsticks,
yeah, the circle doesn't need it. I don't. Is that Chinese? I guess it's Chinese, but they look like pool cues. I don't read chopsticks right away. They look like pool cues.
And that's because of that little fucking line towards the bottom. That makes me think
I can't tell in the bottom of that rib if that's like a gradient or not. Like if it's a gradient color. It doesn't look like it's 3 individual cuts. You know, I thought you weren't really allowed to do that because you have distinctive colors. I mean, it's hard. I don't have it blown up and big in front of me.
I don't really like the rib. That's probably the weirdest part for me.
No, but see, this is going like, I know I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on for the first time ever. But if Clink ever is actually watching this shit, then they are legit fucking with us, because we talked about this shit on the last show. There is no way this should be up there between some of the other shit that we've seen. I'm sorry.
So, well, this is the thing though, right? I'm gonna add. Let me add one thing, Craig, really quick. I'm gonna add to your tinfoil hat, and I'm gonna put on some tinfoil like boxers with it, right, wrapped around my nuts. Is that if that's the case? This seems very similar to similar things where people are like, that can't be done. And then is that like an answer to last week's show? You know what I'm saying? Is that like, that would never be done?
No, it looks more like the Photoshop ones. Like I don't know why they chose it. Like it just looks like the ones you see and we are about to see.
It seems like a literal fucking shot at us, dude. Like this is the type of shit that makes you think
I don't know, dude.
They really are watching, dog.
I think Ryan's cool and like this. There's a lot of potential here for a better character. Like open the box up. That gives him. You take that ring out from the bottom or around it. Open the box up. You know, you could even still have the metal on the box. Yeah. You could still have those eyes. You could have noodles coming out and make those chopsticks more squared. You could even make them like going through his head, like it's killed him. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the thing. It actually is squared because when I'm looking at it now, and that highlight where it is, it's centered down that middle. So it's he's using the light to balance both sides.
Because being
but are you going to be able to see that at a distance? Because you have to be looking for it to see that they actually, when you look at really close look at it, it has the light brown that goes down the middle.
No, it's not. It's circular. They look like pool cues.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I see what he was doing to get it to look like that.
I think you make something a lot cooler with all these same elements. I really like the eyes. I think they're creative.
No.
I like the Chinese takeout box as like a character. I think you could stab the fucking chopsticks through its head and do something gory out of food. That would be kind of neat.
Did this do well?
I don't.
No.
It did better than you'd expect.
Oh.
What I don't understand the most about this damn thing is the mouth.
Oh, the
The
border
eyes make sense
is
because
out
it's
of
the
a
cookies
takeout
portion.
menu.
No.
So have the border bigger, like more exact. It's just too detailed, right?
Yeah.
But again, like, is this more detailed than the China shop? So maybe I don't even knock it for that.
No. We want to talk about detail. We want to talk about detail. Remember that fucking one with the white and pink crown when fucking Paco was on with the fucking
Oh, the
skeleton.
samurai, Pinku, no,
Yes.
whatever.
That motherfucker by far was way more detailed than this.
No.
True,
But at the same
true,
time,
and they
though,
put it up, and you know what? Fuck it, they're putting shit like that up. That new detail, I guess. I don't know. Like maybe they just figure they'll fix it, but really the issue with this one for me is I see a way cooler character lurking underneath this.
No.
And I think the other character would lend itself better to thick lines. Like
I think it's just that border that needs to go away. Take away that fucking border, and it can make it a whole lot better.
Yeah. I agree with the whole. Look, I don't dislike it. I think if I saw somebody wearing it, I would definitely go up to them and be like, "Yo, where'd you get that from?" I'd be curious
I
to
wouldn't.
see how it
I
would come
wouldn't. If
out.
I see someone with this
I
thing
would.
on, I feel like get away from me.
Well, that's what I
Yeah.
said. Like,
the chopsticks are rounded like a good permanent. That's what I was thinking. Like they were ones people owned, but yeah, I mean it's takeout. They should be the wooden ones that you break. And I really think stabbing them through the head, making something gory out of food, because that's your opportunity to do it. You can't do it for real.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not hating on the design. I actually like it. I just the rules. I don't know. I start to question, but I think that's it. That's the end of it, right?
That's it. So
Nah.
quickly, just which ones do we take, real quick? Not that one. I mean, I like
All right,
that
so
one.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take it.
Last year, you there to at least do this with us? So, sleeper or keeper?
I mean, well,
For you?
I think that one's concept is really strong. Like, I'd like to see him take another stab at it in a more interesting way.
Me too. Night divers.
That one's sick. Take it to the shop.
All right. I think it's kind of a sleeper, but I don't hate it. I love the creativity on it. Death Dealer. I think it's a little sleeper.
I'll take it to the shop.
Okay. Stoolie.
Oh, that's two so far. No, I wouldn't take it.
I would, but I honestly I like the drawing. Change the colors. You have yourself a winner. I would take it to the shop. Bitter
Jojo
Blue.
likes that takeout. No, I wouldn't take it, but it's good artwork.
No, it's good artwork. I wouldn't take it to the shop either. Cryptids.
I want to take it. I just wish that the artwork was different. Like I think it's one of his doper ones, but I'm on the fence. Maybe I take it.
I don't know.
I think there's one more that I want though. So this is my third one.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Like I don't know. I'm back and forth on it. I think the artwork could have been done a little bit different. I think it could have widened it out a little bit more, or like staggered it a little bit different. Hibiscus, man.
No, it's just not for me. I mean, and that's my favorite flower. I might even buy it if it goes to shop, but I just feel like it's taking space that
Something else could be in there.
yeah, something more creative.
So Death Store.
Death Store, no, and I love JC Mets. I think fix those waves and make it more maybe like a off-white crown, and I don't know, like make it look more colorful. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I would actually probably I would take those to the shop. 3D Kong.
No, not for me. I mean, it's solid, but no.
Yeah. And China shop. Yeah,
For
I'm down
sure.
with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Down with it.
So two Josh Holes.
Yeah.
I guess we got about like what 5 minutes to look at submissions.
Yeah. So let me I just gotta find a different. Put this here. Let me go over here. 1 second.
I mean, speaking of fucking so much detail, the first one you're gonna look at is Sierra Guns Enki, which it's a cool drawing, but look at how much detail. Like, how do you fit? I don't know. I guess you can. I don't know. It's a Sumerian god. I don't know if you've found it yet.
Yeah, no, it's not that. I'm trying to just get the window shared so I don't have to move things around. This is a little
You got the
small
Dodgers
on
game.
both
Much love and respect. I'm
sides.
not going to be a hater tonight. I have my Dr. Pepper tonight. That's good. Oh,
Yeah,
there's another one before it. Sorry, I skipped that one.
that's all right. I didn't mean to. Minor league hockey design, the Rhode Island Reds. So how? What is that?
I don't understand the meaning. It's kind of cool looking. I don't know what it is. So
I'm assuming it's supposed to be like a chicken or something. You see, like the or a rooster. Is that supposed to be a rooster? The beak,
oh,
the
maybe.
rooster call, the flare from underneath. Looks like a rooster to me. Kind
If
of.
it in red rooster, I don't know, man. Like maybe make the colors a little more obvious, but the colors are good overall in the hat. The under needs to be something other than tonal.
Yeah, agreed.
It's okay. I don't. If it's a chicken, it's pretty cool. It
Yeah,
needs to be more obvious for someone like me.
yeah. No. It took me a second, but then I looked at it and I'm like, all right.
Night divers could be like the Clink original called Nocturnals. Yeah, I mean that'd be dope. I would love to have night divers there. Where is fucking Titan Clash? I guess that'll be this Friday.
So we got Sierra Guns going on.
Crazy amount of detail in that beard, but it would be cool textured.
I like the colorway on it. I think the
There's a
colorway.
bunch of colorways.
I like this one.
They're all pretty good.
Yeah, I kind of still like the first.
It's pretty cool. Is that supposed to be a scarab behind him? Well, I'm not sure.
That's what I'm. Yeah, no, I mean that's what it looks like. He's wearing a scarab dome, right? Because that dome piece has.
Oh yeah, I get it. That's pretty neat. It's pretty neat.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's pretty cool.
Let's get this next one's just a cutesy design. Kitty Hollow by Sarah Thurston. Right? I don't hate it.
I don't
it's
hate it at
simple.
all.
It's simple.
Much love to somebody else thinking all the way. We're halfway to Halloween to start putting your Halloween design.
Yeah.
No, because that matters, man. Like honestly, I want to have a Halloween. Put them up now. Put them up now.
Yeah, it's smart thinking. The design is simple and solid, but I mean, I feel like you could find it elsewhere too.
Yeah, you could for sure. Yeah.
The next one's crazy, bro. This is what we're talking
about. That's awesome. I love it.
Kelly.
Absolutely love it. It's so insane that I love it.
Dude, isn't this one of the Photoshop type ones? Is this what we're talking?
For sure.
So like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I love weird, ridiculous. So and his belt buckle says Telly. Come on, man. That's classic. That's classic right there.
It is cool seeing a Sumerian god for sure. No, we can't hear you, Flashy.
No, I can't.
Oh, there we go. Now I hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
What the hell? This whole time you couldn't fucking hear me?
So it's another Photoshop one.
It's the same guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Here, dude, let's test the theory. There ain't no fucking way Clink Room could do this. There ain't no fucking way.
They're gonna freaking do it just to piss us off.
They'd be out of their fucking minds to do this.
It's freaking ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It's even crazier than the Telly guy.
They'd be out of their fucking minds to do this one.
Yeah, I wonder who JJNYC is. I bet you I would. I bet you he's probably in the art scene that I know.
I'll bet you I know him. I'll bet you he's my best friend. Live video ended on Instagram.
Oh, shit. All right, give us 1 second, guys. Just gotta create a new broadcast.
I bet you I know. I bet she's cute. I bet she has a big old dick.
So I'm doing this live. That's right. I forgot. It's on the same.
That was just for you, JoJo. JoJo is taking Stoolie, Bad Takeout, and Night Divers. Stoolie and Bad Takeout? Damn, dog.
Shit, you know what I didn't do tonight?
What?
I didn't record the show.
Wow.
He's on fire. Up in here. It's burning hot. He on fire. I'ma take it off. If it get too hot. Up in this one. He on fire. Tear the roof on the motherfucker. Like the roof on fire. What you say?
I was going live.
I get loose in this motherfucker. Like the roof on fire. 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 You know that song?
It sounds familiar. Does not just take, man, what a night, I'm telling you. Well, Lisa, are you?
What are you seeing? I'm not the only one. What are you seeing?
Who, me? Nothing. Yeah, I just applied and stream again.
Let's see what? I don't know. Possibly JoJo.
All right, we're back. My apologies.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the Clink from the actual thing so we can see.
Not for much longer.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh,
no,
no.
not another damn Night Panther.
I'm sorry.
Like the roof on fire. Oh, damn.
I'm tired of seeing this damn thing. That looks more like Bagheera than it ever has.
So someone counted, and he's done 11, at least.
He really wants this damn thing to really get on there.
I think it was Style who counted.
So this is I was talking to you about this earlier. I'm just gonna hire Raphael to make me a Panther for my local high school so I can get a New Era contract because they're the Panthers. So I said, literally, I'll just pay Raphael and maybe he'll stop doing Panthers. So if I just buy one design from him and then get it to them and then get it to New Era, I can get a New Era contract and it'll be done. I don't even have to worry about it. I can be like, here's 15 styles of Panther, whichever you would like. And I can go back to Raphael and go, hey, brother, let me buy that from you. Quick exchange.
And don't ever make a Panther again.
Yeah, don't ever make the Panther again.
Unless it's cool.
Yeah,
I don't think his Panthers are bad. It's just I'm so burnt from.
What's that one? What's that? Hold on. What was the black one above this?
What this
Oh,
one?
okay. It looked like eyeballs.
Oh yeah. No, I've been going through them individually.
That's because it showed the likes and shit. Yeah, this
I feel like
one's
this is done
disrespectful.
before, no?
Yeah, it's disrespectful. This is like a really legendary Clink Room concept. Same name, same chameleon changing colors, everything. Other than it being a baseball. I mean, I think like if you're gonna submit this Clink Room, you should at least look at what's been done. But that's just me.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. I mean, I don't really like that the back of his back looks like a baseball. That looks
It looks like a hump. It looks like the fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame, man.
Yeah, it does.
It's fine. It's got some anatomical issues, but he does like cartoony animals. That's why there's always issues like that.
Yeah. All right, I'm done with that. Let's see.
I just think it sucks. Like when you're gonna start doing something, you should try to get to know the history of it. There's only been like 800 Clink 2.0s delivered. You could easily go through those and see what's been done.
All right, so this is Flanagan's version of the bench, right? Did we see this last week?
We did.
No. Okay.
No. This is with Buenos Biscuits.
Oh, I saw this on my own. That's the reason why.
El Campesino.
Okay.
He's
I like that he has a machete.
yeah, he has a machete. That's what El Campesino. Wait, no, it's a Kuma. That's what the machete is.
Oh,
Kuma.
okay. That's fair.
Me too, man. Me too. Yeah, it's all right. It's not my thing. They love their fucking corn and chicken. So I mean,
I'm making a hat out of that. I'm claiming that now. Arriba Dirty.
what?
Arriba Dirty?
What are you gonna do?
Not amoeba, but Arriba.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
I don't know. It's gonna be hysterical though. Either way, I'm coining that term now. So if I see any Clink Room motherfuckers out there doing that, I'm gonna triangle your ass.
Yeah,
Arriba.
it's new, but they're really pushing the corn. Yeah, they love that fucking corn stuff. Bro.
I love corn too. My wife's from the Midwest. She comes.
Nah, for Arrivederci, you could fucking put a fucking piece of a bean with the cowboy hat saying Arriba.
By tomorrow, this will be done by somebody. I'll be like, oh, I never even heard that guy before. So yeah, I'll be like, what? We're the only Clink Room show around. So come on.
Well,
Credit, or if anybody wants, you know what? That's I'm gonna pitch it. Anybody out there who's one of the artists who can actually get on Clink Room, unlike me, if you want to work, let's work on a Reba Dirty together. Please hit me up in my DMs, Instagram, Eric DeSant. You're ridiculous.
Is that part of my Finch?
Yeah, Flanagan teamed up with Lynn. I think they ended up doing the Goldfinch.
And so all they did was make everything more jagged.
I'm not crazy about it. I wasn't crazy about the other one.
All they did was make it more jagged.
Well, they did it in Flanagan's style, and I don't know if it actually looked like
jagged. I
don't know if it looked like it said shit before, but he made the symbols look like it say shit, which is funny.
Leon was good.
I don't know. I just think
Rodriguez. Yeah,
don't start with me, fool. I can't
that's the biggest thing that I'm with is the thought that is the vocal bubble, like a cartoon bubble. Like I don't.
This one looks more clean though. I am not gonna front. I like this one a lot more than the original. So don't sit here and take what I'm saying like always piece of shit. This one is better.
I don't know. I don't really care.
Well, if we're gonna compare either one of them, if we're gonna compare, this one's better, hands down.
I didn't think we did this.
This is Magnet. This is actually the guy who did the original change-ups that we were just talking about.
Wow, really?
And he just came back. Like, yeah. This is his first one in a while. Not terribly crazy about it. I think it's rather ugly, to be honest.
I don't know. It reminds me.
Honestly, I think you would do better without whatever that red crap is behind it.
I like it.
It would do a lot better without it.
Honestly, this reminds me. Look, I don't know if you guys remember. You guys are too young, but if you guys used to watch
He-Man.
Yeah, it's what do you call it? It's Thundercat. That's Thundercat. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, my dude. That is straight up. That looks like Thundercat.
I don't like it. It's not nostalgic for me. I think it's kind of.
I honestly think of the Bengals when I say that.
But him being back should worry all these guys because he does.
This one, oh my god!
This is crazy. This dude. Tuantinga Bellas is the reason that other, one of the reasons.
That
the other one got like amplified so much, so they're working together on this. I kind of like the Tiger, but I'd take away The wingdings.
Now see, here's where the conversation thin lines
I'm
really,
just
really
kidding.
comes to
I'm just kidding
conversation.
calling it wingdings. Yeah, Battle Cat. That's what that other one looked like.
Yeah.
But yeah, take away the words.
Take away the words, and you got a ton of thin ass lines. What are you talking
I mean,
about?
simplify it, but the imagery's cool. Like that imagery's neat. That's a cool way to do a tiger. It's almost that's neat.
It's very.
Drunk Donovan is too nice.
It's a tattoo style, so he's gonna be into it. It's a tattoo.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, is that doesn't translate to embroidery.
And also, the glow in the dark is completely unnecessary. The colorway is cool.
Yeah.
The imagery of the tiger is neat. It's gonna they probably are going to at least put it up, and it's gonna do well because this dude has like hundreds of thousands of followers.
Well, his last one didn't do that well, so that's not saying.
No, the last one was the superhero one, which really did well, and it was.
No, it didn't. It was not the top seller of his class. It
didn't sell well, but the voting did well, and that was the week of Blowing Trees, and Blowing Trees only got because they downvoted everything else. Blowing Trees was at 36%.
And that goes to my point. Voting don't mean shit. Because Blowing Trees fucking didn't. It was worse than the voting. It is sold way more than the other motherfucker.
Yeah.
Did this change? Did we see this already? And now it
This
changed?
looks like Groot. I think somebody said that, but it really does.
Yeah.
It's Tiki Groot is what it is, isn't it?
It is terrible. I don't like it. A lot of the shapes don't make sense. But I think what happens is these guys get comfortable submitting, and they get a lot looser with their submissions, so they're not as critical of their own work. So they'd say the same things about their shit if they really were honest. The pose is fine. The fire is really bad. It has no flow to it. The water is really bad.
What's this one called?
Tiki Surf Slugger.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, okay, so he's a tiki. He's playing baseball and he's surfing at the same time.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that fucking come on? He's already an inanimate object. He's already playing a sport that he would never be playing.
Blowing Trees was
and
part
now
of my
he's
first
surfing.
Clink room order. Fuck yes, dude. Blowing Trees. I appreciate that.
And now he's surfing. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get this one. I think you can make it cooler though. This is not a lost cause.
I think it's lean into the surfing thing and take away the baseball shit.
Those
what
gardenias.
the fuck am I looking at here? Oh, never mind.
So did we talk about this last? Why do I feel like
No, I like the pose. It's really cute.
This is stained glass. This is like stained glass, right?
No, I don't think so. And this isn't as Flanagan style as that other bird. I don't know, man. This is pretty good. It's sweet, but I don't know if I'd buy it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock it.
The pose is great though. They look like they're touching, and I don't know.
It reminds me.
I think the male's neck is a little stiff, but definitely the girl love bird is.
Yeah.
It's nice. That head turn is really nice. That's drawn really nice. I like that.
Yeah.
You can definitely feel that she's pressed. Yeah. So I guess I don't dislike it. I'm not a big bird.
I like it. You know what? I might be able to convince myself to buy it. I think I like some of the other colorways.
I mean, this is a good lovers hat. So on Valentine's and fucking special holidays like that, it's a very good hat. This ain't something you're gonna see anywhere else. That's for damn sure.
I would have to disagree with that. I do think you'd be able to find this somewhere else.
Oh well, then I take back what I said. Then anything that can be said about this hat is null and void. Then, because if you can find this anywhere else, then I mean, as good as it is.
No, yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Well, also that Well, somebody said that in the chats earlier. Yeah, you might be able to find it, but are you going to be able to find it in the quality that Clink Room's going to be able to produce it in? So where's your level? Yes, I can find it, but I can't find it in as good quality and it's stitched as well. It's not embroidered as well. It looks like crap. So there's
Yeah,
kind of
but
like
at
a
the same
jumble.
time, though, is like,
You guys need
Alright,
to
so-
shut up about Dos Gardenias because next is Jack the Drag. And he's coming
like,
for
what,
you.
like, so are we saying that it's okay to put a simple image up there just because it can be embroidered well?
That did sound a lot like what he was saying, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's exactly what it sounds like to me. So it's basically saying that it doesn't matter what we put up there. It's going to look embroidered cleanly. So it's okay to be less imaginative, less
So we
original.
could do hibiscus, bro. I mean, that's going to look great.
So yeah,
Jack the Drag.
Jack the Drac.
Fucking A, dude. Jack the Drag. Oh, Seamus wants Jack the Drag. Hell yeah, dude.
I think
I
it's
think he was
cool.
talking about a complete different one.
I know. I think it was either Dos Gardenias or the one before, or the Tiger one. I don't know.
Maybe way before
Somebody needs
that.
can somebody message this guy and be like, dog, this is not. Thick in your
I
lines.
actually, you know what? I am gonna message him.
You can't say thick in your lines anymore after all the shit that we've seen
he's
with.
put out other stuff. I feel like, you know what? I feel like it's gonna be.
He's wasting time. He's probably getting really frustrated if thickening his lines and doing it a different way.
Even Ryan said, "What the."
It could help him get a shot, man. I think he needs to be. Somebody needs to message him, tell him, "Hey, man, you're cool."
I'm going to. I'm totally.
No,
I
but
do like the weird ass shit that he does. I think that. Yeah, that's the thing is that he does weird ass shit that I think is actually pretty cool, and I'd love to see it. But it's like it's not going to get it there that way. You're going to have to vector it out, and you can probably have somebody work with you to make this. This is an Ed Weird hat. You put Ed Weird on this motherfucker, and I tell you right now, that shit would come out dope, and it would. And that's an Ed Weird hat. You team up. I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna message him like, see this hat? Send this to Ed Weird. Have Ed Weird redo it for Clink Room, and I guarantee you'll get a shot because it's freaky as fuck and it's cool.
Okay. Right.
No, you don't. I think that's a perfect matchup. This dude and Ed Weird,
It is a good matchup, I think.
Yeah, he would definitely. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the. I don't know. I like weird shit. So.
What am I looking at here? Dude with a big monocle or a big eye and a top hat that's all fucked up.
Yeah, it's a gigantic, amazing
Sharp
mess.
ears.
Like, am I looking at Picasso or fucking what the fuck, man?
Well, that's what. No, look, dude. Like, I'm giving. I hope Ed's not. If Ed ever does watch any of these, I hope he doesn't take that wrong way. I think this is the perfect. This dude, and if he sent that, I think Ed Weird would clean this up and make this look amazing. It would be a piece I definitely want on my wall. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So.
Yeah. Well, and his other ones maybe would be better. Like this next one, Wild Wolfie.
Oh my god!
Saturday.
Is this what? This looks like some shit I'm gonna see on on someone's kid's freaking Pop Warner football team. I'm sorry.
No, he's not wrong at all, Seamus. He's not. He's really not. I think we're gonna message Eric Will or one of us.
I'll reach out.
We're gonna give him some good advice. Maybe hook him up with somebody because he's submitted like 12 and probably hasn't even gotten 3 claps. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's obviously like got some creativity to him. Somebody needs to talk to him a little bit about Clink Room.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm the person to give him advice, but I can definitely point him to an artist who can actually get on crits. So, but I think that he would definitely him and Ed.
We can help him out. We'll help him out.
Yeah, we'll help him out for sure. I think that's cool.
At least we can do something here. This one, he's got it. This is it.
Yeah.
Um, it's cool. It's cute. The pose is nice. The feet up like that's great.
Yep.
The hand back with he's got it. And I think I like the panel hat. I would probably change the yellow for like the green variety. It looks like it's Volt, but it could be.
I don't know. I love this. Seamus
Could be cyber, but either way, I like it. I think this is cool.
Yeah, I think this is totally cool. I really like it. I would definitely rock this. I think it's really, it's just drawn really well.
Wild Wolfie looks like one of those 3D villains from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, kind of.
I also I like the perspective, man. I like when artists are pushing perspective. I don't know. I really do. Like, I really like that. Like, to me, it's very, very important to be pushing perspective.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And I know, and that's a thing.
I don't think it's a shot. I would probably even I know it's for the perspective, but as a last thing, maybe move the symbol over a little bit. Just so it's more visible. It almost looks like a nipple because of where it's cut off. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, maybe move it. Maybe.
But this one's good. This one's really good. I would buy this.
Yeah, I would buy it too. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, actually, I do think it needs to be moved just a touch.
Yeah, like a touch to the right and like a touch back.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
and up. Yeah. No, I like it. Seamus, good job. I'm I'm really cool that this gets in because I really like it.
Me too.
Resource time. Oh, it's our dude again.
Is it?
It is our dude again. JJ
NYC. Yo, pizza mood. Be the first to like this. I'm getting sad. This guy's making me fucking sad, dude. This guy's making me sad. We gotta talk to this guy.
Yeah, no. We should have him on the show. Yes, I'm gonna ask him to be on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you. Listen, we're gonna hook you up with an artist or two, and we'll try to get you going because I know you've seen.
Just tell them artists watch the show so we can get him.
Honestly, if I'm being real with you guys right now, the artists that I think will work best for him are Ed Weird or Sierra.
What about Gabe? They're both insane. They're both insane.
Because the way his lines are, it reminds me a lot of how Sierra's are. And the eyes is the only thing that makes me think.
This one is the least Photoshoppy looking though. So he went backwards. This is insane. What is? You would think I would know what a pizza mood is, but I have no idea what a pizza mood is.
I don't know, man. I met this when I was quick story. I was with my friend. We were going to a concert. I stopped at a place. There was this really extremely heavy little girl who was behind me that as I was sitting there eating my pizza was going, pizza. And I was like, oh my God. So, and my boy's looking over my shoulder. He's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I don't know what to do. And she's just like, pizza. And I'm like, we've called her the pizza monster ever since. And that's got to be this mood. That's got to be this mood. It's the pizza monster.
I love pizza, and that would never fucking happen.
Dead inside. Same dude again.
Oh my God, he is really fucking going out.
To the nitty-gritty. This is awesome. I love this.
I like it a lot too. He did fill in as a note the sun, but I don't know if it was necessary.
I don't know. I like this a lot.
My only question is this: why the fuck, for the love of the God, are all the Who's one color except for the one set It's right above the folded legs.
I did-
Every
I-
other hoof is the same color.
It's the bottom of his hooves instead of the top.
Oh, got it. That's what I need to say.
It don't
Got
look
it.
like it. It look like everything
Got it.
else.
Got it. Well, you know what's funny? I actually was working on this lady who does all this Vedic meditation today, and I'm working for like a side company that she's doing. And if this makes it, I guarantee you that like I'm gonna totally tell her and her whole crew, and they're gonna buy up a whole bunch because they
I
were
must stay.
I hope it does. I like what he did here. The name was funny. Palms up, bro.
I love the pose.
That was great.
Yeah, I like that. It's a lotus flower behind it, right?
The lotus is great. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, I get it. He's doing this number. He's doing the whole like. All right.
Well, like there's that Buddha, what do you call it, right? The Buddha God that has the
There's a specific one. What was it?
It's specific, motherfucker.
Pacific.
Like
hey, you
ocean?
drunk? Drunk creature's funny. He can't. He loses all of his fucking. He loses all of his freaking hired motor functions.
I think everybody loses their motor functions when they get drunk. I couldn't even talk.
I do purple button, but super dope.
I'm fucking probably more drunk than his ass, and he over here sitting here talking like he's on fucking Clown 999.
I didn't say Pacific.
Yeah, you did, fucker.
Okay. All right.
Regardless, I love it, Seamus. Good job, Creature. Good job. I really do. I really hope this makes it.
Mostly Seamus. I mean, to be fair.
I said Seamus. I didn't say Seamus.
I'm saying mostly him, to be fair.
Oh my God, are you?
Oh, that's right. That's the same guy. He did Savage Bunny. I'm not making any more of it.
And this is just Jax. That's just Jax. I don't know who that was. It was JJ, Just Jax, New York City.
Yeah, and JJ23.
He changed his name.
Maybe he put it underneath. Maybe he put it underneath. I don't know.
How do you have so many followers, but you don't get more? You get one like on this. I don't know. That's wild.
I don't know.
Maybe nobody actually likes him.
I don't know. I'm not. Look, we're talking about.
Damn.
We already saw that. Did we see this?
Slaying Mantis by Good Idea Ryan. I think he's in there actually.
I think this is cool.
Okay, so hold on. It's called Slaying Mantis.
Slaying Mantis.
What did he slay?
It's with Raphael. I mean, it's prey always. He's got like shit dripping off of him. So.
Okay. Then that's what I'm missing. All right.
Of course, he's in a circle.
Yeah, I think that hurts it. Because the goo reminds me. It reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja.
Why couldn't he be on a knife or something, like crawling up a knife?
I'm not gonna lie. The circle fucking gives it that extra, knowing that the other stuff is supposed to be like guts and blood and shit. The circle gives it the little extra. It gives it that it factor for me.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I've been wanting somebody for a long ass time, and now I'm gonna, because there was another praying mantis, so I was gonna wait, and now this, I like this well enough. The colors are cool. I would like to see it on a knife or something else, not containing a circle, but it's well done.
Yeah, it's that ooze, Levi. It's that ooze that makes it like it just, I don't know. It makes that circle.
I can see it now. I can see what you guys are saying now, but I would like to see him crawling up something. You're on your Pornhub screen.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm on the RMTP. Something was going on with our stream, and it wasn't like I keep seeing it spinning on my iPad. And I was checking. I'm not on my porn. I think I would leave that on. Come on, man. It's private times.
Anyway, what I'm saying is I want somebody to do I've been asking people to do a praying mantis with a gi on, but I'll just have to wait on that a little longer. I hope this gets a shot, but
No,
it will. It's attached to Raphael. It'll get a shot.
no.
Everything attached to that motherfucker almost does, man.
I think that's fine. I think that's it, though. I think that was the.
Yeah, because that's the original llama stare right there.
Nah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
Man, that was not that many freaking submissions.
Yeah,
It's like 20 a week, man. It's like 20 praying mantises or the
Yeah,
females
same
eat males
person.
during mating. Yeah, they do. They cut off their heads. Certainly do. Yeah, that's vicious.
I don't know, Renee. What's up?
That's it, though. So, yeah, 20 submissions a week. I really think, I know that it's not really part of the show, but I think they need
Hey,
to
it's the dog that's more famous than Eric is. Hi,
Yeah.
puppies. Hi,
No,
puppies. You're more
I don't
famous
know.
than your
I don't
dad.
know
Yes,
what the
you
chat
are.
thinks. Do we wish that they would give at least just let you know, like, is this gonna go on crits eventually or not? I kind of do. I wish they would just let you know.
What do you mean, like? They should just tell you right off the bat, like when they're going through, and then what would they do? Just mess with you and be like,
Privately, even like, yeah, this submission is cool, but it's not. I don't think it's for Clink Room, or you need to change this for us to consider it. It's 20 fucking submissions.
yeah. I agree. I mean, I don't think it's that hard of a thing. You know, I don't know.
Dude, these dudes only care if it's only done by one of their homies, and it's not like they say it suck. It's all a game. Fuck you.
No, I'm not saying no. I don't really, honestly, I've kind of kept myself away from most artists. I'm not saying that I'm not friendly with people. I think everybody's cool.
I already told you your play, fool. You need to focus
Anything.
here.
It's not that even that anything with the circle sucks. It's that not everything needs a circle. You
No,
don't have to have a circle always. It's not that.
Sometimes
It's a
circles
joke.
pull shit back, man. Sometimes they're necessary. With the
It's a,
praying mantis one right there, it's necessary to me, to be honest.
I don't know if it was necessary. I don't think it kills it, but I think you could have done something else.
I like it only because of the ooze. That oozing, all that shit coming down, it makes it look funkier.
well,
Yeah,
no.
It's a cool effect.
No, and I think that, yeah, I think that helps, but I don't. I think it. I don't know. I think that if you see this from far away, unless that's like the circle and all that is like not puffed and it's just that coming out of it, that's fine. But if not, if it's like all puffed, I think it's gonna look like he's wearing a wig. Like, because
Yeah, sort of.
so it's not about not having a circle. I don't mind circles. That's patchwork. A lot of bands used to put patches on in circles. It's fine. It's just it's not adding anything to it. And I'd rather see it filled out, like with all the regular backdrops he does, and put some backdrop in it, something behind it. Like,
But to show all that, what is he gonna show then? A fucking praying
I don't
mantis
know.
cutting
I
off
have
something
no
else's
clue.
head?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you're right. It's a hard one to say, but that's why I said I still like it. But Raphael does a lot of circles. That's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with saying what it is. I do only animals. Raphael does a lot. Like, come on.
Yeah. Word Seamus.
And Seamus, we've talked about that before. We've said that before. It would be nice to know, hey, your idea is cool, but it's never gonna fucking happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like you said, with 20 submissions a week, if you can sit there and do a hand clap or a fire clap fire or whatever.
Wait. Pause real quick.
You can just
we
go.
cannot even say this was 20 submissions because a quarter of these fucking submissions were by the same fucking cat.
That's true. I mean, we could count them real quick. It wouldn't take anything.
Like most of these submissions are Raphael and that other fool.
I assume he's counting them now.
I'm assuming he is too. But I know that fool had way more than any of the submissions that we've seen.
Dooley was technically a submission, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going by ones that didn't actually. So you're looking at like 23.
23, and then 2 that made it.
Yeah.
And how many of those were that one
made it?
fool?
And yeah, 20. Yeah.
So 25 total submissions since the last show. I mean, that's not a lot, dude.
You can just literally have an auto thing where you like when you're going through them, you just go and you give your claps or whatever, and then you just
The circle
literally
is
paste.
Ryan's idea. Damn, my bad. I mean, it works. I'm just saying he does. If you look at his catalog, you'll see he does a lot of circles. A lot. It's fine. I mean, do whatever you want. And I own plenty of Raphael hats, but yeah, 25. They could at least say this is not it. Like you can, if you want, rework it, but this is not it. I
Well,
don't see this.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, like, look, there are big differences between, like, our good
That was
guy
23,
JJ.
including like 8 from JJ, right? So
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
15. You know, why not to people who submit all the time who have been through? Like, why not say something to them? I don't know. They're kind of keeping you going, but maybe
Well,
they're
you
not.
also have to realize though, comments that they make don't mean shit, man.
Really, it doesn't matter.
I've gotten wild. I've gotten heart eye, the smiling face with heart eyes. The comments don't mean shit. Whether you get clapping hands or fire emojis, the comments do not mean a fucking thing.
16.
That's true. I mean, that's why I'm saying privately they could just say, listen.
Because like I used to think, oh, there's a difference between getting the clapping hands and the fire emojis and when they actually fucking comment and give you an actual word. That shit don't mean a fucking thing, man.
Usually when they comment, it's a good sign, I think, when they say something.
It is, fool, but at the same time, though, I've had ones that only got the clapping hands and fire emojis that made the crits, and then the ones that got actual comments ain't seen shit.
No.
Yeah.
Fire emoji, fucking heart, smiling face heart emoji, and fucking wild, nothing. Clapping hands fire, crits. Clapping hands fire, instant the queue. It actually good, the shit that gets a real
It
comment.
doesn't really matter, right? Because there's these 15 people submitting, and there's not even 15 different people. I'm sure multiples were Win, multiples were Raphael, multiples were this person or that, multiples were Seamus. So you got like fucking 8 to 10 people submitting. Even if those dudes got pissed off that they never heard anything back and didn't make it, they still got people that just make it. They can make it with them, like Jacobo and Aurelian and people like that they're like really tight. It seems like they're really tight with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does seem like they're really tight with certain ones. That's why it's like it's hard to not wear your tinfoil hat at certain times. Like, cause it's like, what the fuck are you led to believe on certain things? Because your tinfoil hat could tell you so many things, but the facts and things that actually happen is what says the most.
Are we just looking at random art now?
Yeah, I'm looking at strong stuff. I like this guy's art a lot. He's a vector artist. He started off doing like posters and shit. So,
I mean, I think.
Hey, creature. I the other day you were talking about doing some like Clink talk type shit. I've already pitched that idea to you. We need to do that at some point, like an actual like just Clink talk type shit that's not about just Chris shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably. The bottom line is every endeavor is going to be like that. There's going to seem like there's favoritism, even if you're being favored, I guess. So, is there a reason to worry about it? I don't know, man. Just keep trying to make cool shit, and that's part of why I want to do this is like tell people how I personally think it could be better and try to be real about it. You know.
And see, I'm a let some fucking shit out that knows people that there's only fucking 6 people in there. People apparently have thought I've gotten favoritism. If I honestly had favoritism, wouldn't every one of my fucking designs that I've ever put up have gotten up for fucking straight to shop? like look at some of the things that we've been looking at for the past couple weeks. Some of these things, like I'm not trying to hate on some of the art, but my boys work with that fucking Sorrows and fucking Cherry Bomb and like that shit. Like, are we literally gonna sit here and say that Takeout is better than fucking Sorrows or Cherry Bomb?
Or like basically everything he's done because he's never gotten a shot. But I don't want to make it personal, but that's
No,
the
I'm not.
I'll make that shit personal. I don't give a fuck. Fool. I'm like,
it is the confusing thing when something like that goes up and it seems to be like the same line weight, if not lighter.
Well, so look, I'll say this. I'm very objective with my art, honestly. Like out of the ones I've submitted 10, and I only think 3 should have made it to Critz. And that's being like critical on myself. Looking back now, I can say I only think 3 should have ever went through.
And which three? Which 3 do you
I think Cherry Bomb should have went through. I
three?
don't think Sorrow should have went through. I do think Queen's Gambit should have got a
You're
shot.
fucking smoking dick.
And I do think that World is an Oyster should have got a shot. I think it was different in concept and it was done properly. I'm serious. I think the Queen's Gambit is dope. And I like that I used that board as a 3D, so it gave perspective and it was different than what everybody else was doing. And then the answer that I got back when I asked how I can change it was, oh, just do the full characters. Okay, so you just want me to do chess pieces? That's going to look stupid. I was trying to push the boundary of what I thought I could do with Dimension and like make.
No, but what they were saying by saying the full characters was like I remember that talk we were having about with like all the whole chess pieces and shit. Before you made the different face on the fucking Queen, when we were talking about the Harry Potter shit, maybe what they meant was actually make it the full fucking character. Like, remember when we were talking about how the fucking Queen in Harry Potter, when Ron tells that bitch and she fucking picks up the chair and slices that motherfucker in half. No. Maybe that's what they meant, was make the actual characters be there.
Yeah, well, and agreed. Look, my first concept really wasn't that. I kind of left it at the head. Regardless, I don't want to go into it. What I'm saying is that I can be objective with my own artwork, even looking back at it, right? Like, I can look now and go through them and go, no. Like, I'm not a dick. Like, so I don't mind critiquing people because I can shit on my own shit. I know that some of my shit, I do think that Bullseye should have went through. When I see the Chinese food one and I see the line weight, and then I see the bullseye that they put through and the bullseye that I submitted, it makes me want to vomit. And that's Aurelian, and I love Aurelian's fucking shit. But that bullseye makes his look like fucking trash.
I am completely complaining with me saying that I know my artwork ain't on the fucking level of not even 10% of these motherfuckers that's in this shit. But
that's only
that goes back to your
feeling,
point, like you're saying, bro. It's not a personal point, fool. Some other people feel that same way.
Yeah. I think that I don't know. Look, I'm not upset about it. I'm taking a little break from it. I have business to run and all the shit to do. So it is what it is.
Ryan, what you talking about? He said the loon with the invisible head was in the drawing. What loon? What's he talking about?
The loon with the invisible head. He was talking about Night Diver. I thought that was interesting.
Reason, I don't know if are we actually still
what
live?
The fuck is the loon?
Yeah.
Are we still live on Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still showing on my info for at least.
Okay, because it said video paused for me, so I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't even know if people are seeing this right now.
It doesn't matter. It's fun.
Regardless, it says video paused. I don't know what the hell that means.
We're likely going to see more subs in the next couple of weeks because the shirt guys, in the best week, it's been 35 at most. They don't get a ton, and they do get some behind the scenes of dudes who don't want to wait in the queue. So let's add 5 per week. Let's say they average 30 a week. There's still, the ones that go straight to the queue already got their feedback. That's the thing. It's like some of these dudes are getting feedback. I've benefited from it, so it is what it is. But
see, here's the thing with
do
the
this,
Q.
do this, and then it goes to like I don't know.
But
Or they
see,
just
that's
go
the
to
thing with
them.
the Q, though, my boy. And like, okay, like I get where you're coming from, like you were used to, but you can no longer use that form or excuse you used to use about the Q. There's things to be said when something is good enough to not need a vote. You feel me?
I mean, but half of the Q stuff does well, half of it doesn't. So some of it's favors or like
But it's hit and miss, my
experiments,
boy.
and I'm
It's
fine
hit
with
and miss. Like
experiments. What? But
no, no, no. It's hit and miss. It's more.
why even have the crits if you're gonna take something Q? Like who? It's just whatever artist wants to send you the shit.
No,
I don't know.
no. It's because what they know will sell and what they don't know will sell. There's ideas that I have worked with artists on that me and the artist knew would sell, but Clink Room didn't think it would sell. So it didn't go past the fucking, we submitted to them, but they said submit that shit for fucking crits. There's other shit that was submitted directly to them, and that shit was taken directly to shop. It's just it matters on what will sell and not what people think will
I
sell.
just think it's whack, dude, to go to them. If they come to you and say we want to put this, that's fine. Like if you submit something and they do that, whatever. It still defeats the whole.
Whoa, what the fuck are we following? Is
I'm
this the
just
Money Evening Critz
scrolling
page?
through. I'm just scrolling through my
No, I
Instagram
think
feed.
this
One
is his
time.
personal one. He follows naked chicks.
He's
I
following
don't
half
follow
naked ass
naked
chickens in their
chicks.
thongs and shit.
That's your wife's work right there, my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, right after the fucking bitch with the fucking thong on with that was
Oh,
fucking
shut up.
gloss.
Yeah.
Are you not an adult? You're not
Time to
getting.
call it. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for
Oh.
sticking around with us.
Hey,
Good
right.
night, guys. Have a good one.
I was shudder to think what Eric's fucking search bar with history.
Well,
like.
no, my
You
search
type
bar
in-
is fine.
you type
We
in
are still
PRP.
we are still live. Okay, because we are still live on YouTube. So you can commute.
So when it's not live, you're gonna say you look at gay sex.
No,
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna say like if you type in the P or the B, what was gonna pop up?
no, come on, no. I need to get
Big
over
butts.
here. No, whatever. No, chicks show up on my feed all the time. That's just the way it is.
Naked Nubian butts.
No.
Motherfucker, out of all the shit I follow, you know how many half naked ass bitches show up on my feed? Zilch.
Sorry.
There's only one half naked ass
Good
woman
night,
I want to see.
YouTube.
If I want to see it, I tell her to take off her fucking clothes.